Heidi ho friends, and thank you for returning to my channel and watching my second YouTube video. Today we're going to go over my Bring Back My Bar warm reviews. I did not get all 25 of the available Bring Back My Bars because I've had some of them before and didn't care for them. So I didn't want to pay for a bar that I knew I didn't like. So the first one I did get and I love is Ambrosia. It says tropical pineapple, mandarin, orange slices, juicy pears, and ripe Concord grapes with hints of jam and fruit nectar. I normally don't like fruit punch type scents, but there's something about this one that I like. It's a little brighter and a little more sophisticated than just normal fruit punch to me. Kind of reminds me of the pink poinsettia that I have in my club. So, and it is a strong scent. This is definitely open concept worthy. The next one is Banana Berry, and the description is luscious sweet banana cream layered with succulent strawberries. And I actually have had this one before, this Bring Back My Bar. It was available, well, it's actually come in the last 2 years Easter collection, I believe. But it was also available in maybe last summer's Bring Back My Bar. I'm not entirely sure, but it is like a candy banana scent. It reminds me of the Runts bananas. With just a little bit of sweetness kind of from the strawberry. Anyway, I like it. One is probably enough for me every once in a while. It's not going in my club. By the way, the Ambrosia is going in my club. Oh, and the Banana Berry, I would say, is medium. Yeah, I mean, I put it in bedroom and it does fine. I'm sure you might be able to smell it in a larger space, but I kind of doubt it. The next one is Banana Berry. And it is described as luscious sweet banana cream layered with succulent, oh no, wrong one. Sweet golden ripe bananas is the right description for this one. And it is. Other people have described it as like a banana pudding, and I can see that because it does have kind of a creaminess to it. I could see this being good as a mixer to add, you know, to spice up, not literally spice them up, but to, you know, give something a little more interest. Someone actually, I think, recommended mixing that Bananarama with, what's the peanut butter one that we have in the current catalog. You know what I'm talking about. Next one, Blueberry Ice. Stacks of sweet cherry, icy white lemon, and blue raspberry. Now on cold, this one, I mostly get lemon, but warming it, I can smell, it smells like, we call them bomb pops. They're also called rocket pops, but you know, that tricolored red, white, and blue popsicle is what it smells like. And actually I had it going in this room here, which is a decent sized bedroom, and it did really well. Kind of got a little overwhelming, so I'm betting it would be good in an open, you know, larger concept area. Next one is Boho. I had not smelled this one before. Its description is a bohemian fragrance of clove-studded winter apples entwined with juicy black plums, candied mulberries, and cinnamon sticks. So this is kind of an interesting, I got 2 of these, that's why this one is still full. I did this one in the bedroom, in the main bedroom. And you kind of get a little of all of it. It's not overwhelmingly cinnamon or clove. It's just to add a little spice to it. I would buy it again, but it's not going in my club. I'm fine with the two that I got. The next one is Cherry Limeade. I had tried this one before, and I really liked it. So I bought, I think two this time. It's full. And I know Sonic isn't everywhere, and I'm sorry for those who don't have Sonic, but it is the Sonic Cherry Limeade. You really get that lime mixed with that cherry, and it's a beautiful combination to drink it and to melt it. It's described as zesty key lime, sweet cherry, and juicy berry, a delicious scent reminiscent of a soda fountain drink. Yeah. And, you know, I make sure that I warm everything because, like, when I first got this one and the last time it was available and I bring back my bar, I didn't really care for it on cold, but I did warm it and I liked it. I don't like it enough to put it in my club, but I will... I would buy it again if it came back again and bring back my bar, which I'm sure it will. Next, I skipped Casting Spells. This was controversial, so I had to get it and try it out. It says a bewitching blend of apple drizzle, roasted pears, and cinnamon bark. Here in the clam, it is not good. I'll just say it. It's not good. I think it's the roasted pear part of it that makes it smell weird. On the bottom, it smells a little bit better, but warming, this wasn't bad. And actually, the longer it warmed, which was 3 or 4 days, the longer it warmed, it actually got better. I have here a little piece of what came out of my warmer. I changed my wax, or I recently have started changing my wax by just taking it off of the heat, off, you know, the warmer, the bulb, whatever, setting it to the side. I tell Google or Alexa to set a timer for 15 minutes, and then in 15 minutes, I go around and just use my fingernail to like pick up the corner, and then the whole piece comes out, and I folded this one in half. You can see. Because cotton cleanups are hard to come by, and the price is going up next month. And cotton, period, is getting hard to come by. There's been a shortage of that. So it was wasteful anyway, and I actually like this method. Anyway, so that's why I have this, and yeah, it's that the apple drizzle and pear with maybe a little cinnamon bark, but I'm not a fan of cinnamon, and I'm very sensitive to it. But yeah, after it warmed for a few days, that was actually very nice. Not that I would probably order any more, but I'm glad I tried it. So I know it's not as horrendous as a lot of people have said it is. Yeah, again, you need to warm everything to really know. So, and so we'll move on to my next. I've talked enough about that one. Coconut Cotton. And this one I tried a couple years ago in a Bring Back My Bar. And I didn't discover that I liked it until after the Bring Back My Bar was over, and I love it. Description says sun-warmed cotton, creamy coconut milk, bright citrus, white sandalwood transport you to a cabana on a tropical beach. And it does. It's fresh. It's got like that clean laundry note, but it's not heavy, and it's cream and smoothed out and just a creamy coconut And warming it, it's even better than it is here. You definitely should try this. It, for me, is an open concept worthy scent. Definitely try it if you haven't. Next is Huckleberry and Clementine. I know some people love this. I didn't really care for it. Huckleberry preserves, clementine, and a sprig of strawberry vine. I'm guessing it's that strawberry vine that I don't like. It's odd though, because to me it smells a lot like the vanilla blackberry that I love on cold. I'm guessing the huckleberry comes across as blackberry, you know, similar that in that way. Maybe because it's preserves, it's kind of sweetened up. I don't really get any clementine. I guess maybe a little bit. But warming, this is definitely open concept worthy. But warming, I did not like it. I think it was that green note from that strawberry vine. I just couldn't handle. I tried to leave it in a whole day, but I think I ended up taking it out just a little early. Next, Huckleberry Sage. This is my first time trying this one. And it's described as tart ruby cranberries and sweet purple huckleberries dusted with silver sage. And this is a very nice, clean, fresh, little sweetness scent. That silver sage, you know, sometimes sage, it turns me off when I see it in a description. So I was worried about this one to begin with because of that, but it is very nice. The only thing is it's really light to me. I put it in the smallest bedroom in the house, which I don't know how many square feet it is. We use it as an office, but it's probably maybe like a 12 by 12. It's not that big. And I could barely smell it in there. But what I do smell is good. I just wish it was stronger. I kind of wonder if I let it age a little bit and simmer, if it would, you know, just sitting in the drawer, if it would kind of get a little stronger. Next, let's see, Mandarin Moon. I had really wondered about this one because people compared a scent of the month. I think it was summertime. I forget what it was called. They compared a scent of the month to this. And it's saying that the Mandarin Moon was better. It's described as spirited cinnamon and glowing ginger illuminated by sweet orange and star anise. It was called Rise and Sunshine, I think, is what was the scent of the month that people were comparing this to, and they said they liked this better. I do like it on cold, but warming it, that ginger was like smacking me in the face. I did take this one out early because that ginger was just taking over every other scent note in it for me. Next, and I had that open in the open concept as well. Next is Maui Mist, creamy bouquet of rose, lilac, wood, and musk, drizzled with creamy vanilla. I really wanted to love this, and a lot of people love it. With all the floral notes, though, I was really worried that I wouldn't. And someone, I wish I remembered who it was, someone nailed it with their description, saying, you know how they used to have the little soaps that were in the shape of seashells? My grandmother had those, and in her bathroom, and that's exactly what this smells like, and therefore it reminds me of my grandmother. It's definitely got a creaminess to it. And on warm, it did cream out a little bit more and wasn't so floral, but it's just too powdery for me, even with that creaminess. So I won't be getting that again. I did try it in the open concept and it did great. So it's a good open concept scent. Next is Midnight Fig. Earthy ripened figs and golden berries tempered by musky woods will open your eyes and captivate your senses. You know, you just never know what you're going to like based on scent notes. And I thought because it had fig in it that I wasn't going to like it, because my wish that came back, I think in the, I think it was this past summer. I thought I liked it and I did not. It was too earthy for me. And then Midnight Fig comes and I smell it, and yeah, I can smell the earthiness, but there is definitely a good sweetness to it. And I would say kind of creamy, but I guess just the berries and the woods. It's like a body care scent. It did not last very long, but it is a good scent, and I will probably get a few more before Bring Back My Bar is over, but I'm not going to be putting it in my club. Next we have... Next we have Pink Haze. I have tried this before. This has a cult following. People love this, or one of the other ones we're going to talk about in a little bit. And I do love this. It's just, it doesn't do well in my home for some reason, although it does do well at work. Not that I've been at work. I've been working from home mostly lately, but a couple years ago when this was in Bring Back My Bar, I tried it at work. It says a sweet confection of berries, nectarines, and vanilla-laced whipped cream nestled in marshmallow fondant. And that's exactly what it is. It's the berries that are in pink cotton mixed with marshmallow, with a little bit of body care in there. But I think this would be a good blender as well, to maybe blend with some other things to either sweeten them up or, well, mainly to sweeten it up. Salted caramel cupcake. And you can tell, probably if you watched my other video, I'm not fond of bakery, gourmand food scents. And but I wanted to try it. I wanted to give it a chance. So I did get 1 bar of the salted caramel cupcake. It says creamy golden caramel with hints of cocoa and delicate sea salt crown a buttery cupcake. So in the bar, cold. I don't really care for it. It is a good scent if you like caramel scents, but part of my issue with caramel is it's so gooey, sickeningly sweet. You know, but actually warm. I liked this. Not that I'm going to be warming it all the time or buying a bunch of it, but I liked it. You definitely could get the buttery cupcake with a little bit of the caramel. You know, it smelled like you had a salted caramel cupcake baking or sitting in the kitchen waiting for you, because that's obviously where I warmed it. But it was good. I liked it. And it was strong as well, to my nose. Next we have Shimmer. Shimmer also has a cult following. People love... I'm trying to get the reflection off of there. It says, sweet cherries, velvety apricot, and sensual white musk crowned with a tiara of shimmering spun sugar. I've had this in the hand cream before. And I think actually I was buying Scentsy a decade ago when this was in the catalog, but I don't know that I ever warmed it. In the hand cream, I could barely smell it, so I was kind of wondering when I got the wax. But to me, you can't really make out any of the single scent notes because it's blended so well. It's sweet, and it's more to me like apricot maybe with a little hint of the cherries, but it's not a repurchase for me. I'm sorry everybody who likes this. Warm, I didn't care for it, and I could smell it, but I was in a small room as well. Next we have Simply Vanilla. I was curious about this one, even though it's on the food gourmand side. You know, people said it was not just a food scent, basically. It says the pure fragrance of classically warm vanilla, French vanilla with a touch of coconut milk. And part of my issue with vanilla is I can't smell it. Vanilla bean buttercream, I can barely smell a thing from that. And the same goes with Simply Vanilla. I can barely smell anything. I think I do get a little bit of that coconut milk, which is why I can smell a little bit from it, but it's very light to me. Would not repurchase. Next we have Spiced Orange Harvest. And it is described as strong sweet oranges spiced with cloves and cinnamon. And I think a lot of us were on the hunt for a good spiced orange scent this year, especially after the brick came out of spiced pomander or sweet pomander or something like that. And it was all clove and cinnamon. I don't know that I got any orange from it, but this one to me is mostly, and I mean like probably 90% sweet orange, and I mean very sweet orange. And then the, you know, rest of it is the clove and cinnamon. So if you really don't like clove or cinnamon scents, but you like orange, try this because I like it. And I may even put it in my club. If I don't put it in my club, I will definitely be buying at least a 6-pack of it. Next we have Sugar, which is the other cult favorite, very similar to Pink Haze. This is described as a fruity blend of lemon drops and cotton candy. Also compared to Aquilina's Pink Sugar. And it is a very good scent. Body care type scent. Sweet. But body care-ish. And I love it. It's just very, very light to me. I had it in the bedroom, you know, I'd say your average bedroom size. And it's just too light for me. And for me, Pink Haze is a little stronger and very nice. So I prefer Pink Haze over Sugar. But Sugar is very good. I just wish I could smell it better. Now, last we have Thunderstorm. I also was around when this was in the catalog. Very refreshing, sharp, spicy outdoor fragrance, like the breeze in a storm. And I can see where they're saying a light breeze in the storm, but I mainly get floral. It doesn't say what floral, but it's definitely heavy floral. And what I did in my large concept living room, I put 2 cubes. So that's a quarter of what I normally put in that space. And it was nice. It wasn't super floral in my face. It was perfect. So I would suggest at least cutting in half what you normally warm in a room if you don't like florals. Otherwise, probably, you know, if you like florals, go full out what you normally do. But just a warning, it is very nice. It's not going in my club. It's very strong. And the rest of them, the ones that I did not get, let's see. Let's go through those. Banana nut bread, right from the oven with ripe bananas, nuts, and spices. I've had that before. It is very strong. It does, to me, smell like actual banana nut bread. I think cold it does smell a little candy-ish on the banana part, but warm it smelled like banana nut bread to me. So if you like that kind of scent, that is a home run. I also didn't get Blueberry Rush. It says a sweet surge of ripe blueberry leads a luscious bouquet of lively cranberry, black currant, and pomegranate. I don't know where all those other fruits are. All I smell in that one is blueberry. Very sweet, very in your face, very strong blueberry. The next one I didn't get, and this might be the last one that I did not get. Oh. Bubblegum. It says the true scent of baseball card, bubblegum, sugar, and cotton candy with a hint of mint. And that's exactly what it smells like. It smells like bubblegum, but I would say the hint of mint is a little understated there. It's pretty heavy on the mint. To me, it smells like Pepto. So if you like that kind of thing, it's a home run. It's heavy, you know, very strong. And the one I forgot to mention that I do have, but I actually have it going in my open concept living room right now, is cherry almond pie. It says Orville's favorite dessert, graham crackers, sweet almond, cream, and cherries. I don't really know that I would call it sweet almond pie. I do like the scent, but to me, it's really just cherry and almond. And again, with that scent, because we were warned by other people, it's super strong. So I put a quarter of what I normally put in my large open concept. So that's the only way it was probably super tolerable to me. I did, after I saw how the 2 cubes did, I did put 2 more cubes in another warmer, and it was a little too much. So I turned that warmer back off. So that's a strong one, and if you like that kind of scent, it is good. Highly recommend. All of them are good. Obviously, we voted them back. So I think that covers everything, and thank you for watching again my second YouTube video. Thumbs up if you haven't already given us that, and I'll be back and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.